You know when you think you've fallen in love with a bag, but you kind of just let it pass you by, and then the dread sets in. You realise that you may never be able to find this bag again. Let's talk about those bags because I have 7 that still haunt me to this day. Hey, if you are new here, my name is Steph. Now we all have them, don't we? These bag skeletons that live in our closet, and on a random Tuesday evening, they come out to randomly haunt us. These are the bags that we regret not buying when we had the chance to. Now I'm going to share my 7, but I'd love for you to get involved in the comments. Let me know the bags that haunt you. But all is not lost because I have managed to find one of my bag haunts. So I can now get rid of at least one bag ghost in my closet. The first bag that still haunts me to this day. A little bit of a story time behind this one. So last year I was in London and we had a YouTuber meetup. It was honestly the most magical day. Some incredible people showed up and Fendi very kindly hosted us. Now, as we were sipping on our champagne at Fendi and trying things on, I have to admit, I really did fall in love with a bag and I was about this close to swiping my card and buying it. So this was the Fendi Peekaboo in the mini size and it was in this beautiful like chocolate shearling, and the shearling was actually shaved in the FF, like the Fendi logo. And I just thought this would be the most perfect bag for autumn winter. I love a shearling bag or something with a little bit of texture, especially for autumn winter, because I find it adds a little bit of depth and warmth to an outfit. Not to mention, they're just really cute. But I restrained myself and I didn't purchase the bag because there was another Fendi Peekaboo that stuck in my head a little bit more, and it was actually from a few years ago, from 2021, and I've kind of been on the lookout for it ever since because it's one of those bags that was just so unique. It's really stayed with me. So I decided not to get the shearling one, but I kind of didn't ever think I would be able to get my hands on this exact Peekaboo again. But all is not lost because I have found the bag thanks to FASHIONPHILE. Now, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but FASHIONPHILE are actually sponsoring this video today. Like, what a dream collaboration. So FASHIONPHILE, if you didn't know, is an ultra luxury retailer and e-tailer that sells pre-loved pieces. And I don't know any other brand that has the stock that FASHIONPHILE does. It is out of this world. They are operating on a completely different level to a lot of other retailers. Hence why FASHIONPHILE is going to be your #1 stop if you have bag ghosts like I do and you want to stop the haunting. They have like new bag drops daily on their website. I absolutely love visiting their site and I heart so many things. And I can't believe that I finally managed to get my hands on this piece. I am like a kid with candy on the FASHIONPHILE website. Can you guess what bag this is? It is a Fendi Peekaboo, but from 2021, the full collection from Fendi. It is a material bag. I've never really spoken a whole lot about it on this channel, so this might be a surprise to some people. Oh my gosh. It is the limited edition marble print mini Fendi Peekaboo, and I absolutely, oh my god, it's so cute. Now I was starting to lose hope that I would ever get my hands on this piece because the marble print collection, actually quite a few of the bags came in like a red and yellow marble print, which I think is beautiful, but the Peekaboo only came in a leather option, and I don't know, I just don't think the leather option like hit the mark, whereas this fabric version, just take a look at the colours running through there, is just absolutely leather bottom, beautiful top handle, and I do think the mini Peekaboo, especially in this style where it kind of goes in, I don't really like the ones where it's stitched on the outside. I think they're called the ICU, but 2 compartments, and obviously after trying the shearling one on, I knew that this would be a great everyday size. Like, you can easily get phone inside of here, like absolutely no problem. Ooh, what do we have? So we have in this bag. Now, when you go on the FASHIONPHILE website, they kind of rate every bag of what type of condition it's in. This one was rated as excellent condition, so I knew I'd be getting a fantastic bag. We have the original Fendi dust bag as well. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, we've even got the little Fendi Peekaboo. It comes with its own raincoat. Like, how adorable. I believe this is the original receipt. It's nice that if a bag has these things that they do send them with that. And of course we have the crossbody strap, which you can attach and then crossbody. The service, the delivery, the packaging, just everything has been so seamless with FASHIONPHILE. And now that we're gearing up for autumn winter here in the UK, I just think this is going to look so incredible with it being like a blue navy with the oranges, with a camel coloured coat with a black base, like a black bodysuit, kind of like how I'm wearing now, some black trousers, some black shoes. Effortless, and this is just going to add a bit of detail to the outfit. And I also think this is going to look really cool with my House of Dagmar. It's like an off-white long coat. I love my long coats in autumn winter. And again, I just feel like this colour is really going to stand out. Let me know what you think to my new peekaboo. As mentioned, if you need to bag slay some ghosts, head over to the FASHIONPHILE website. I will pop a link in the description box down below for you. Now, of course, you can visit a FASHIONPHILE store. They have quite a few dotted around, but their New York flagship store is arguably one of the most iconic, like all the cages with all the bags in. I haven't personally visited, but the next time I touch down in New York, I'm not even going to go to my hotel first. I am going to go straight to the FASHIONPHILE store. I just cannot wait. I've heard so many amazing things. I know some people who recently just had an appointment there. They said it was really chill. You kind of sat down, you decided what you wanted to go and see. They would fetch it for you, bring it. Like, the service just sounds amazing. Thank you so much to FASHIONPHILE for sponsoring this part of today's video. I am going to leave this beauty. Oh my gosh. I have a mini bendy peekaboo in my collection. Amazing. I'm going to leave this beauty here for now. Okay, the second designer bag that haunts me. Okay, I keep seeing this bag and I absolutely just think it's fabulous. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it is the Louis Vuitton Virgil Abloh. So I think this was part of his last ever collection that he did with Louis Vuitton before he passed. And this is the Keep All Extra Small in the green ombre blue. And the LV logo just pops the way that they've put the color onto the bag. And I regularly see other people on YouTube with this piece and oh my gosh, I just think is fabulous. Now, I do have my bright lawn green mini Alexa from Mulberry and I have my lime Kelly from Hermes. Both of these I absolutely love, and I was a bit concerned, I bought this one first, I was a bit concerned as to whether I would wear a bright colour like this, but I love it. Because I wear a lot of neutrals, actually adding a pop of colour I've found easier than I thought I would do. So I've no doubt if I did have the Louis Vuitton Keep All XS in this just incredible colour combination, I would wear it a lot. It did also come in like a large size Keep All. They also did like a pink and blue, but I feel like the big Keep Alls would have just been a little bit too much, like the extra small crossbody Keep All. Oh, it haunts me. The third bag, now this is one that got away because I came this close to buying this bag and I definitely still think about it to this day because it was in a leather option that's no longer available from the brand. And thanks to the demand, so this is an Hermes bag. We all know the demand for Hermes bags, I would say in the last 12 to 18 months has just skyrocketed. I think part of that is to do with other brands like Chanel putting their price up so much and Louis Vuitton that when the price point's kind of similar to Hermes, people are like, well, I would rather have an Hermes bag because they are really well known for their top quality. And this was an Hermes Birkin 35 size in black Ardennes leather with gold hardware. And I remember at the time it was, I believe it was around £6,000. Now to get this bag, this pretty much exact bag, you are now looking at over £10,000 to get one. I think I've seen one available and it's at like £12,000. But this is one of my regrets, even though I've now accepted, I'm a Kelly girl. I love a top handle bag. I have no regrets on my line. There's a part of me that also thinks Birkin size, a 35 or a 30 would be my ideal size, but with the oversized bag trend at the minute, I feel like I'm actually leaning more towards a 35. I don't think having a black Birkin would have ever been a bad decision, and I think I would be very glad now if I did have that in my collection. So that is one that plays on my mind for sure. The fourth bag skeleton is another Hermes bag, and it is a Kelly, but it would be in black box calf leather. There was also one that I saw for sale, I'd probably say around a year ago now, and it was a black 32 Kelly in lizard, which it's quite hard to get lizard bags in that size. And a similar situation to the Birkin, I don't think, again, I had the chance to buy a box calf for a lot cheaper than what they are now. They used to sell for between £4,000 and maybe £6,000, but the Kelly bag, I would argue right now, is hotter than the Birkin. And I regret not buying one a few years ago for the same reason, that the price situation, but because they're in such high demand, they are selling like so quickly now. So I definitely keep my eye out on the FASHIONPHILE website to see what new Hermès stock they are getting in. But I just don't think you could go wrong with such a classic bag. Oh, the next bag I tried on. I actually tried it on and I was really close to buying it. I really regret this one. And I regret specifically not buying it again a few years ago because the price was much cheaper than what it retails for now. This is my favorite style of bag from Louis Vuitton. It is the Louis Vuitton Capucine, and specifically the one that I regret is the mini in this beautiful teal color. It had python handle and a python flap. So I did end up getting the black one, which I have here. So I did get the black one and I did also get the red, and I have no regrets. I absolutely adore these. They're so cute. But teal is actually my favorite color, and I don't have a teal bag at all in my collection. And I think like the most amazing addition to my collection would be the Capucine Mini in the teal color. Now I did try this on, and I also tried the Gallet, which is like a nude color. But in the UK, they only had the black one in stock at Louis Vuitton. I couldn't get my hands on the Gallet, and I don't believe they had the teal. So I decided to go for a classic. No regrets. I'm super grateful that I've got this one, but that teal still plays on my mind for sure. Now it's going to become quite apparent that I have a favorite Louis Vuitton bag, because the next bag is also a Capucine bag, and it's one of the most magical mini Capucine bags I think I've ever seen, but I've never seen in person. Okay, so this was from the Stardust collection. I think this was from 2021, and I do actually have a piece from the Stardust collection, but I specifically wanted to go and see this Capucine Mini. Now, I went into the store on Sloane Street and I said, do you have any pieces from the Stardust collection? And they had the Speedy, which was in the same colorway technically as the Capucine that I wanted to see. And I tried it on, and honestly, I was like, I'm really not sure about this. Like, I don't particularly like the colorway on this Speedy bag. Like, it doesn't look that good. So I kind of just let this Capucines pass me by. I decided, meh, you know, I've seen the Speedy and I wasn't so impressed. So maybe I wouldn't be impressed with the Capucines. And it's one of those that I have 100% lived to regret. Now, to aid the hurting a little bit, I did come across the Capucine BB. This is in the pink Stardust. So you get the beautiful pearl inlay, and if you can see, it kind of is like a yellow and pink combination. So this bag, I don't know if it's coming across on camera, is almost like an iridescent in real life. This one came up and I decided to purchase it, but I rarely ever see the Capucine come up in the mini size, and it's in this beautiful green and yellow combination, like with the pearl inlay. This bag, oh my gosh. And the great thing about the Stardust collection is these bags actually came with one of the prettier straps that you get with a Capucine, where the leather is like woven into it. Like, it's just so beautiful. And the Capucine Mini came with the same style of strap, whereas my other Capucines come with like a really thick leather strap, which I don't particularly like. I do prefer these. Now, I'm the first to admit the Capucine Mini does have its drawbacks. It's not the most user-friendly. You can't get so much inside. But when a bag is this beautiful, we just let things like that slide. Or I do anyway. Do you know what? Let's take a quick look on the FASHIONPHILE website and just let's take a look at the Capucines. Oh my gosh, okay. They've actually got the Capucine, the Stardust that I've got, the exact same. So if you've been looking for that bag, it can be a really hard one to find. They have that in stock now, depends on when you're watching this video. I will pop links down below again for you so that you can shop this video. We have, oh my gosh, the navy, we've got orange, the pink, the red with like the python handle, like just Louis Vuitton's reds are one of my favorite reds of all time. We have ostrich, we've got the white with the python handle and the logo. Ooh, oh my gosh, they've got the one with the gold logo and like all the beads on. I've seen this in person and it's absolutely breathtaking. They have some absolutely fantastic Capucine bags here. Oh, they've got, oh, look at this topaz one in this blue color. Oh, and the ostrich in this light blue. Stop, and can you see like the little hearts as well? Like, once you've signed in, you can create an account for free, and then everything that you like, press a heart on. But let me warn you, things sell out quite quickly, and especially when you can see loads of people have liked the same thing. So it's a really good indicator as well as to see like what is the most popular. Okay, oh my gosh, they have the most amazing Capucine bags. Can I find my dream? little capucine. Oh, there's my scarlet red. We've got my scarlet. That's so beautiful. We've got the sequins. Oh my gosh. They have it. They have the dream capucine bag. Oh, wow. I might just have to slay another bag ghost. What do we think? And finally, the 7th bag that still haunts me. This is probably one of the most exceptional pieces I've ever seen. And I often see this bag because Amelia Rose has it from Amelia Rose's closet. And I just see it in her videos, like in the background, and I'm just in absolute awe. Amelia, if you ever sell this bag, I need to know. This is again, another Louis Vuitton capucine. They just make such incredible bags, but this was one of the arty capucines in collaboration with Huang Xing. I might have pronounced that incorrectly, but he's an incredible artist, and the actual drawing on the bag and the colours are all inspired by his painting, The Colossus Hidden Deep in the Hills. This bag, oh my gosh, it's kind of like sketched on, and then it has multicolored piping, and it has bright pink glazing, and then the logo on the front of the bag is like multicolored. This bag blows my mind. It is now incredibly expensive to get hands on because apparently there was only around 200 of these bags made. When Louis Vuitton bring out the collaboration, like the artsy capucines, they generally make a very limited run. This bag for me absolutely transcends just being a bag. It is 100% a work of art, and the fact that you can carry around a work of art, oh my gosh, this one really gets me. I'm really sad that I didn't get this at the time from the brand. I mean, I might not even have been able to get it, but I'm definitely watching on my fashion file for this bag to come up to. Let me know, this might have re-jogged your memory. What bags haunt you, or luxury pieces that you wish you'd have bought at the time? I would love to know, so please do get involved. But make sure you don't go anywhere, because coming up next, the 10 recent luxury purchases that I've made and what I think of them now. Have they become favourites or fails? Enjoy.